There are Mazdas out there with over 500,000 miles on the original engine. No rebuilds, no major repairs, just regular maintenance. And when you ask the owners what their secret is, they all say the same thing: I just change my oil. But here's what they're not telling you. It's not just about changing the oil. It's about how you change it, when you change it, and what you do immediately after. That makes all the difference. I've been working on Mazdas for years, and I've seen two identical cars driven the same number of miles end up in completely different conditions. One has 150,000 miles, and the engine is burning oil, running rough, covered in sludge inside. The other has 300,000 miles, and when you pop the valve cover, it looks showroom clean. What's the difference? The oil change secret. It's not complicated, it's not expensive, but it's something 95% of Mazda owners are doing wrong, and that mistake is costing them tens of thousands of miles of engine life. Today, I'm revealing the complete oil change secret that makes Mazda engines last 500,000 miles. This isn't just change your oil regularly, that's obvious. This is the specific method, the exact timing, and the critical steps that separate engines that last forever from engines that die early. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do to maximize your Mazda's engine life. Let's get into it. Secret number 1. The first oil change timing. Here's where most people mess up from day one. You buy a brand new Mazda. The dealer tells you the first oil change is due at 7,500 miles. So you wait. You hit 7,500 miles and change the oil. Mistake. Here's what's happening during those first 7,500 miles. Your engine is breaking in. Pistons are seating into cylinder walls. Piston rings are wearing into their grooves. Bearings are conforming to their journals. All of this creates metal particles, tiny shavings that float in your oil. That's normal. That's part of the break-in process. But here's the problem. Those metal particles are abrasive. They're like sandpaper floating through your engine. The longer they stay in there, the more microscopic where they cause. The secret: change your oil at 1,000 miles on a brand new Mazda. Not 7,500, not 5,000, 1,000 miles. This flushes out all those initial break-in particles before they can cause excessive wear. Then change it again at 5,000 miles to catch any remaining debris. After that, settle into your regular 5,000-mile interval. But won't that void my warranty? No, there's no law that says you can't change your oil more often than recommended. Mazda can't penalize you for taking better care of your engine than they require. I've personally seen the difference this makes. Engines with an early first oil change at 1,000 miles have noticeably less cylinder wall wear at 100,000 miles compared to engines that waited until 7,500 miles. That early oil change sets the foundation for everything that follows. It's the single most important oil change in your engine's entire life. Don't skip it. Secret number 2. The 5,000-mile rule, not 7,500. Change your oil every 5,000 miles, not the 7,500 or 10,000 Mazda recommends. Here's why this matters for 500,000-mile longevity. Oil doesn't just lubricate, it also cleans. Your oil is constantly picking up combustion byproducts, fuel contamination, moisture, and metal wear particles. The detergent additives in the oil suspend these contaminants so they don't settle and form sludge. But those additives have a limited lifespan. By 5,000 miles, the additives are starting to deplete. The oil is still lubricating, but it's not cleaning as effectively. By 7,500 miles, the detergents are significantly weakened. Contaminants start dropping out of suspension and forming deposits. By 10,000 miles, you've got sludge forming in your valve cover, oil pan, and oil passages. Over years and hundreds of thousands of miles, this accumulated sludge slowly chokes your engine. The secret: 5,000 miles is the sweet spot where you're changing the oil before the additives fail and sludge starts forming. Do this consistently for 500,000 miles, and your engine will be virtually sludge-free. I've pulled valve covers off 250,000-mile Mazdas that had 5,000-mile oil changes, and they looked like they had 50,000 miles. Clean, minimal deposits. no sludge. Compare that to 100,000-mile engines with 10,000-mile oil changes. They're covered in brown, crusty deposits. The difference is night and day. Before we continue, if you want the complete maintenance schedule that'll take your Mazda to 500,000 miles, I've put together a free blueprint. Click the link in the description to download your 500,000-mile car maintenance blueprint right now. It includes the exact oil change intervals, the specific procedures, and every other service that matters. It's completely free. Alright, let's keep going. Secret number 3. The oil filter matters more than you think. Most people focus on the oil and ignore the filter. Big mistake. Your oil filter is doing just as much work as the oil itself. Every time oil circulates through your engine, it passes through the filter. The filter catches metal particles, carbon deposits, and other contaminants. A cheap filter can't handle the job. The filter media breaks down. The bypass valve sticks open, allowing unfiltered oil to circulate. The anti-drainback valve fails, causing dry starts. The secret: always use a high-quality filter and change it every single time you change the oil. Never reuse a filter. Never cheap out on a $5 bargain filter. Here are the filters I recommend for Mazdas. OEM Mazda filters. They're designed specifically for your engine. Mobile 1. Extended performance. Excellent filtration. Strong construction. Fram Ultra Synthetic. High-quality filter media. Good for synthetic oil. Bosch Premium. Solid choice. Great filtration. Fair price. Avoid cheap store brand filters. They're not built for 5,000-mile intervals with synthetic oil. And here's a pro tip. When you install the filter, hand tighten only. Put a thin film of fresh oil on the rubber gasket. Screw it on until the gasket makes contact. Then turn it another 3/4 turn. Don't use a wrench. You'll either crack the filter housing or make it impossible to remove next time. Secret number 4. Let the old oil drain completely. Here's something most people rush through: draining the old oil. They pull the drain plug, let it pour out for 2 minutes, slap the plug back in, and call it done. But 2 minutes isn't enough. After the initial rush of oil, there's still a significant amount clinging to the oil pan walls and trapped in various passages. If you don't let it fully drain, you're leaving behind contaminated oil that mixes with your fresh oil. The secret: let your oil drain for at least 10 minutes. Pull the drain plug and walk away. Let gravity do its work. After 10 minutes, you'll be surprised how much additional oil dripped out. Over 500,000 miles and 100 oil changes. Those little bits of contaminated oil add up. Also, warm up your engine for 5 minutes before draining. Warm oil flows faster and more completely than cold oil. Don't drain it when the engine is fully hot, but definitely warm it up first. This simple step ensures you remove more contaminated oil with every change. If you're enjoying this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. This helps me bring you more honest car advice for my Mazda guys. Secret number 5. The post-change idle procedure. Here's the secret step that almost nobody knows about. What you do immediately after the oil change matters. Most people finish the oil change, start the engine, check for leaks, and drive off immediately. Wrong. Your new oil needs to circulate and reach every part of the engine before you put it under load. The secret post-change procedure: after refilling with fresh oil, start the engine and let it idle for 5 full minutes. Don't touch the gas. Don't rev it. Just let it idle. During this time, the fresh oil is flowing through the filter, filling all the passages, and reaching the variable valve timing actuators. After 5 minutes of idle, turn the engine off and wait 3 minutes. This lets the oil drain back into the pan so you can get an accurate level reading. Check the dipstick. Make sure you're between the MINE and MAX marks. Now start it again and check for leaks around the drain plug and filter. If everything's dry, you're good to drive. But here's the critical part. For the first 20 miles after an oil change, drive gently. No hard acceleration, no high RPMs. No aggressive driving. Let the new oil fully circulate under light load before you ask the engine to work hard. This procedure ensures every internal component is properly lubricated before you drive normally. Over 500,000 miles and 100 oil changes, this gentle break-in after every change adds up to significantly less wear. Secret number 6. Document everything. Keep a log. Write down the date, mileage, type of oil, type of filter, and any observations. 3 reasons this matters. It keeps you accountable. When you write it down, you're less likely to let it slide past 5,000 miles. It helps you spot patterns. If your oil is consistently dark at 4,000 miles, you know your engine is working the oil hard. It protects your warranty and resale value. Documented maintenance proves you took care of it. I keep a small notebook in my glove box and write down every service. Takes 30 seconds per oil change. After 10 years and 150,000 miles, that notebook is proof that my Mazda has been meticulously maintained. Secret number 7. The oil analysis test. Here's the ultimate secret for maximizing engine life: oil analysis. Once a year, send a sample of your used oil to a lab like Blackstone Labs. They analyze the oil and tell you exactly what's in it: fuel dilution percentage, metal wear particles, silicon, dirt contamination, and how much life the oil has left. This data tells you if your 5,000-mile interval is too long, too short, or just right. Here's how to do it. Order an oil analysis kit online. They cost about $30. On your next oil change, pull a sample from the dipstick tube using the included syringe. Mail it to the lab. In about a week, you'll get a detailed report. What to look for: fuel dilution under 2%. Good. Fuel dilution over 3%. Problem: you're doing too many short trips. Consider changing oil more frequently. Iron under 20 parts per million at 100,000 plus miles. Excellent. Minimal wear. Iron over 40 parts per million. Concerning. Accelerated wear. Oil analysis removes all the guesswork. Instead of blindly following intervals, you have hard data telling you exactly what your engine needs. Secret number 8. Use the right oil. Everyone obsesses over brand. Mobil 1 versus Castrol versus Pennzoil. But here's the secret: brand matters less than you think. What matters is using the exact viscosity and meeting the exact specifications Mazda requires. For most modern Skyactiv engines, that's 0W20 full synthetic that meets API-SP or ILSAC GF6A standards. Don't use 5W30 because it's thicker and protects better. Use exactly what your owner's manual specifies. The brands I personally trust: Mobil 1, Advanced Fuel Economy; 0W20, Castrol Edge; 0W20, Pennzoil Platinum, Full Synthetic; 0W20, Valvoline Advanced Full Synthetic; 0W20, Mazda OEM Synthetic; 0W20. All of these meet Mazda's specifications. Pick whichever is on sale, but always buy from reputable sources. Counterfeit oil is a real problem. Buy from major retailers: Walmart, AutoZone, O'Reilly, or directly from Mazda. Secret number 9. The severe service exception. Your driving conditions determine your oil change interval more than mileage. Mazda defines severe service as frequent short trips, less than 10 miles, extensive idling dusty environments, trailer towing extreme temperatures. If 2 or more of these apply to you, you're in severe service. The secret: if you're in severe service, change your oil every 3,000 to 4,000 miles instead of 5,000. But that's so expensive. No, it's not. It's about $60 more per year if you DIY. Compare that to the $5,000 engine replacement you'll need at 120,000 miles if you don't. Severe service is hard on oil. Adjust accordingly. The complete 500,000-mile oil change protocol. Here's the exact protocol. New car. First change at 1,000 miles. Second change at 5,000 miles. Then, every 5,000 miles after that. Normal driving. Change every 5,000 miles or 6 months, whichever comes first. Severe service. Change every 3,000 to 4,000 miles. Oil. Use full synthetic 0W20 or your manual spec that meets API-SP or ILS-AC GF6A. Filter. High quality filter changed every time. Procedure. Warm engine 5 minutes. Drain for 10 minutes. Install new filter hand tight. Refill. Idle 5 minutes. Check level. Check for leaks. Drive gently for 20 miles. Documentation. Log every change. Oil analysis. Send a sample to a lab once a year. Follow this protocol, and 500,000 miles is absolutely achievable on your original engine. And if you want the complete breakdown of this protocol, plus every other service your Mazda needs, don't forget to grab your free 500,000 mile car maintenance blueprint from the link in the description. It includes printable checklists, oil recommendations, and the exact timeline for every service. Completely free. Download it now. The bottom line: oil changes aren't complicated, but doing them the right way makes all the difference. First change at 1,000 miles to flush break-in debris. Every 5,000 miles after that, no exceptions. Quality oil and filter, every time. Let the old oil drain completely. Post-change idle and gentle driving for the first 20 miles. Document everything. Annual oil analysis to optimize your interval. Follow this protocol, and your Mazda's engine will outlast the rest of the car. 500,000 miles isn't luck. It's not magic. It's disciplined, consistent maintenance done the right way. Your Mazda is capable of incredible longevity. Give it the oil changes it deserves, and it'll reward you for decades. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to watch this next video as we're sharing insider tips to help you cut repair costs and keep your car running like new.